So, you know, every time I'm gonna have to like stance. Just saying. Give us a chance. And I literally looked at him and I said, I don't have to know anything about your life, you don't have to know anything about my life, like, we don't have to do this.
And therapy will do that for you.
Hard launching the glasses.
Okay, hi, hello. So Tessa is my sister, here she is. And she's was here for Houston. She came to Houston from Dallas, and so we've just been off doing things. Also, we're going to Austin tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll be traversing over there and probably doing some clips, making tamales, and possibly going to book people.
Do you want to keep your activity you're doing a secret?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, I just thought I'd hop in here to show you what we got. So, I got this book. It's a romance anthology from Brazos.
I almost got that book.
This one? Oh yeah. So that's exciting. Apparently it's the book club rec for December 1st.
Very sweet. I picked it up too, looked at it, thought about getting it, and I saw it in your hand and I said, wow, perfect. I'll just borrow.
And then from a TikTok place, Traditions, what is it called? Traditions Collegiate Apparel. I got a University of Houston sweatshirt. I'm very excited because U of H has really ugly clothes all of the time. So here we sit. Finally something kind of cute. I wish you could maybe if I had an embroidery machine, I'd put a lum underneath it too.
Oh, cute. You could probably add it.
I probably could in like red.
I agree.
But I don't have an embroidery machine. But it's a possibility. Now what did you get?
Well, first stop was, what's the shop called for the crystals?
I think it's like Mind, Body, Soul.
Mind, Body, Soul. And I got...
block the faces.
Yep. Don't ask me. I don't know the stone of this one. But I always do, I go to get more jade rings. So I got jade pinky rings. And then I got more jade rings because they are a little bit fragile. And so if I clap or do anything, they do in fact crack. So I need backups. So I got those. Then I got myself a Starface little chap.
I don't know if you can see the face on. Well, is your face gone on it?
I think I already
wiped the smiley. Yeah, the smiley's pretty gone.
But it's very cute. It's short, and I love the big flat surface.
From Target.
From Target. And then I got this book that I've been dying to read, and I didn't want it in a hardback, so I waited for it to come paperback. And then I also got a highlighter.
Voila. Because today we also went to, what was it, Red Desert Drive. No, Red Desert Drive.
Red Desert Drive.
Horrible.
Not good. Then we made a second stop to...
Oh, Pavon.
I got Fruity Pebble.
I got the strawberry matcha. Much better.
Very delicious. Because the other place I gave a 6.3. You gave a 6.
Yeah. It was the Red Dessert place was really watered down. Also, it was all the way on 34th.
Great cupcake though.
It was a delicious strawberry cupcake.
And the tortillas on the breakfast tacos apparently are also good, Julie said.
According to Julie, yeah.
And then we went to Burger Bodega.
And
that was also very yummy, delicious, scrumptious.
Yes, they had, what is it, Undercover Creamery?
Yes.
Cookies and cream batter, cake batter.
Cookies and cream and cookie butter milkshake.
Delicious.
It tastes like the animal frosting cookies you eat that were white and pink growing up.
Yes.
Very yummy.
However, the smash burger itself was like a burger. I liked the cheese fries with the bodega sauce over the loaded tots.
Both equally good in my opinion.
Yeah, and now we're here. We're about to watch Arcane Season 2, Act 1! I'm very excited. I don't think you understand. I've been dying. Dying.
And then we're going to pack Frosted, and then we're going to read.
That's the plan. Although, you know, there is 3 hours worth of Arcane, I think. I wonder how long the episodes are.
We got a lot of day.
Yeah.
We have somewhat of day left.
Somewhat. Something. I know, because we technically could have stopped at the library and I could have picked up my book for my wrap-up later. But I was like, if I would have told you to go like 1 street over, or actually technically 2 streets over.
I could have.
I didn't catch it till I got home and realized, damn, we drove the exact way that we'd go right past the library. So I'll catch it on Monday. It's not that serious. Just a girly pop recording her life.
It's true.
Alright. Later, Gators.
Laters, Gators.
I'd like to let you in on a secret. The topsiders are leaving us further and further behind. Our real power.
Review.
I don't really have a review. It's just wild.
We just finished Arcane's Act 1.
It's insane. I have no other words.
I feel like I'm really missing out on some solid plot points. There's a lot plotting that I have no idea about.
Definitely have to like do a refresh for sure for the nitty gritty details.
Like season 1?
Yeah.
I think these plot points are like stuff that we haven't been introduced to. Because I was like, Mel's mom, she didn't really talk about other than the fact that she wanted Jace to make war weapons. And Mel was on the verge and then decided to back out. And Jace backed out because he killed the kid. But I just thought she was weird. Because I was like, why do you want this place to create weapons and you don't even live here? But so I don't, but that's the only one that I'm like, I don't know what's happening here. Because I understand like all of the underground fighting each other because the main guy is a goner.
Right.
But it's really whatever Mel's mom's doing that is confusing the whole daylights out of me. And the fact that the trees, and the fact that Victor is now like a wizard.
Jesus.
He's Jesus. Yeah. Didn't see that happen, I'm gonna be honest. I did not see him becoming a mage.
Oh, this is also crazy.
Anyways. Cheers to next week, I guess. Okay, hi, hello. This is obviously not Austin. Like I said in my last clip. Fun fact of the day, my anxiety has been so bad since November 5th. Or really, I guess, 6th. That I made myself really sick. And so I didn't end up going. I thought it was maybe like a bug from basically my niece adjacent that I watch on the regular. And I think it was just my anxiety wreaving havoc on my body. We love cortisol. So, we're cleaning. Our room is chaos. We're cleaning and it feels silly because I have to give notice for this apartment, which is adding more anxiety because I don't currently have a job and haven't for a while. And I'm really holding on by the skin of my teeth, babes. And I have to decide whether I'm going to get an apartment with my roommate or if I move home. And I don't want to move home because my little sister, I feel, is going to need that resource in about a year. And we just all can't live there. And I just feel like as an eldest sister and a middle sister as well, that it's like I wish things had aligned better in my life. But I'm making do, and I just wish I didn't have to need the option of the resources around me, which I will use if I need to and be a responsible adult and swallow all of my pride. Like I have, not once but twice. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. So, that's stressful. So, I'm just sitting here, and there's no cure for anxiety, obviously. We're just coping, we're managing, and we're coping and managing by cleaning and trying not to have any self-judgment about that. So I thought I would take you along to do that. Also go to pick up some books from the library and return a book and whatnot, and live our best lives as much as we can. Ooh. Oh, really? Stress out. This is what dreams are made of. I should just toss it on. Yeah, that's fine. There's the okay. Fine.
I just know I'm having a good time with the writing and just the word choice and the way things flow. Even
All right, folks, we're here to wrap this up. I could have sworn, maybe I did, maybe I didn't say that I was gonna go to the library in the previous clip. I didn't. You wanna know why? It's Veterans Day, so it's closed. I did, however, clean and organize my room. And does my brain and soul feel better? Yes. Winter chicken dinner. Along with wrapping this up right before I go, I thought I'd at least tell you about the one book that I finished in like earlier part of November, like the 4th, which is A Sky Full of Elephants, which the tagline is, in a world without white people, what does it mean to be black? And you follow two characters, Charlie, who is previously incarcerated and is now a professor at Harvard teaching like solar and electric like power, and or I guess like the understanding of how those systems work. And you meet Sydney, who's isolated in Wisconsin. And obviously through the book, both Sydney, she's a girly pop. I would say like she's in high school. Yeah, so she's a high school girly, isolated alone in Wisconsin. They meet up, they journey, essentially, it's a spoiler but it doesn't give away anything. They journey to Alabama. Because I don't know where Howard University is, and I should probably look that up, but I know it's not Wisconsin, so he journeys to her. He picks her up and they go to Alabama. So I think I gave this like a high 3.75, like low 4. To me, it was a little too slow moving. I really didn't vibe with Charlie in the sense that I don't think Charlie's like plot adventure arc was really for me, which is fine. Although it was lovely to see him like actually like believe in himself and like his knowledge and understanding of things, and realizing he's not a bad person just because people tell him he's a bad person. Or at least that's what I got. Maybe that's not a deep enough understanding of Charlie's character. However, Sydney really got me. I was crying multiple times because spoilers for anyone who's interested in A Sky Full of Elephants. Sydney is mixed race. She's half black, half white, and is fully white passing from what I understand in the book. She's got red curls, red freckles. I'm assuming fair skin, but maybe that was me reading into the text. I don't know. She's pretty white passing. And so their journey through interacting, it's just Sydney had a time, to say the least, because again, spoilers, her whole family that she was surrounded with was white. And so for a little bit, she believes herself not to be able to be black because all of her family that she was surrounded by was white. And that's why she's isolated in Wisconsin, is because they walk themselves into a lake. But what really got me most of the time was like there's a line, where is it? It really hurt my feelings, and in the like, oh, you really, let me see, where is it? Because it's like they're back to back. I don't know where it is. Where is it? I don't know. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, fun fact. Sydney really said some things, or dealt with some things that really hit me hard, because I am half white, half Mexican American. It's taken me a minute and a journey to, one, know and understand, like, that I am white and I'm also Mexican American, but also to build up that, like, this, like, and then still struggle with, of like, I am Mexican enough. There's not one way to exist as a Mexican American type deal. There's like this whole point, and where she makes like, listen, I've never known how I fit in. I'm two things at once, which means I'm never fully one. Half of two worlds, I'll never be whole. Which had me crying. I closed the book, sobbed, because yeah, that's what it feels like. And so the person continues, like, I can't imagine what it must have been like for you growing up, and I'm sorry you had to go through so much. I like to think we're all just a recipe of different parts. My mother says that no one can give you your wholeness, you have to claim it. And that part also too, my mother says no one can give you your wholeness, you have to claim it, also had me crying, because like literally nobody else can give me permission to be like wholly myself other than myself. And if that also, like, that includes being white and being Mexican American, those two things can exist at the same time, and they do, because I am. So it was a tearjerker, because there was a lot of points where I, you know, Sydney's dealing with a lot of stuff, and I can relate to an extent. Obviously, being mixed race of different sorts all comes with very different experiences, but nonetheless, this book really hit me harder than I thought it would, and I enjoyed it. The only con I had about this book is that it just moved so slowly. Like, I was like, dude, can we get it going? And also maybe the end, I think that's not necessarily how I really would have wanted it to end. I'm not sure how I would have wanted it to end. It's very open-ended, but I just kind of felt like, but also sometimes life is just, I don't know. So that's my only critique, is that it felt so slow, and I just wasn't the hugest fan of the ending, but I don't think it took away from the actual story. It just kind of left the story there. So there's that. Anyways, hope you guys have a lovely week. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.